grown-ass woman with a grown ass. Grown-ass woman with a grown ass.
That's a grown-ass woman with a grown ass.
That's a grown-ass woman with a grown ass. That's a grown-ass woman with a grown ass.
Rob and Slim Show.
God damn, I'm a handsome-looking motherfucker, aren't I?
Right? Yeah, brother. Fucking goddamn. I say goddamn.
I'm looking at my bicep going, where the fuck did that thing go?
I'm getting lost in your eyes right now. I'm not even going to be able to conduct an interview.
Those are those rape eyes.
Holy fuck, that tweet.
Oh, I saw
I
that
went on
too.
there.
I'd be dying.
And I was like, wait, what did I miss? Because I just saw like a rape comment. And then I went back and I was fucking dying. Holy
So I follow Eliza Schlesinger because she's fucking hilarious. And so some guy wrote that because like guys just
to
fucking
her.
hit on her all the time.
Right.
And I was just like, dude, you sound like you're trying to rape somebody.
What did he say? Yeah, whatever it was. I thought that's what he was getting at. I thought he was like nonchalantly making a rape
it was.
joke.
I read it. It was creepy.
Yeah.
He was trying to make it sound like at first I'm gonna make it seem like I'm gonna rape you, but then bam, you've been girlfriended. And I'm
Flowers.
like,
Yeah, you've been girlfriend. I was like, what the fuck is that?
That's another word for rape.
it was like, dude, you just sounds like you just attempted your first rape.
Rape of a minor, you said.
Yeah, rape of a minor.
Andy involved, but there wasn't like little lollipops and shit, and My Little Pony dolls in my van. Come on, kids. Come on and play in Uncle Paul's van. Sure.
Did he respond to it or no?
No, he didn't.
Oh. Yes,
I was waiting for him. I was waiting for her to say something too. Sometimes she does, and she.
Yeah. I thought it was a new Bud Light commercial when I first read it.
New puzzle.
Those fucking assholes. I felt bad too. We had to go last night. I would have called you back, but then I tried getting the bus stop. I figured I left with plenty of time, and those cunts, I still must have missed it. I still had to wait an hour for that fucking thing to come, man.
Oh, the tweet.
Well, the last night when we had to go, the other guest never called, and we were gonna call back, but then we drunkenly talked, and we wrapped the show up, and I like I said, I headed up to the bus stop, and those cunts fucking must have already came early, and I missed it.
Oh shit.
Fucking pieces of shit. New Jersey Transit, fuck you. Fuck, yeah, I was drunk last night, dude. I didn't even realize till I got here that I drank like a whole six-pack.
Jeez, that's all it takes now, huh?
That's it, bro. That's what happens.
I think about 2 beers and I'm good. I have to get back my tolerance.
That's
I used
it.
To be the guy. I used to be the guy to go to a party and I'd be fucking throwing bottles of Jack in fucking people's throats and. How is that dick? Like, but I was also that dick that was gonna help you get laid.
Oh.
You know? Like, I'll go up to random chicks and be like, I know, if one of my friends like this chick, I'm like, so what are you doing? You having a good time? I'm like, yeah, it's cool. So you want some Jack? Yeah, cool. Give him some Jack. Like, I don't know that guy over there, but I think you should fuck him.
That's amazing.
It almost works. Like,
almost
I'm
works.
not all the time, but I mean, you just put that thought, because I said, look, I don't know that guy. If I said, look, that's my friend over there. He wants to fuck you. She'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know that guy over there, but like, you guys look, he's been giving you some eye.
But
And
look at that bulge.
Seeing you doing the same thing. You should probably go fuck him.
Planting the seeds. Just, yeah.
Yes, planting the seeds. I did that to Jenny Hutt a couple weeks ago.
Who's that?
Jenny
You
Hutt
don't know
is.
Jenny Hutt?
I do, but I can't recall.
The redhead that's on XM Sirius that Anthony wants to fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, so she had a. I don't remember if did I talk about this before or no?
No.
I don't think
All right,
so.
I just happened to be on Twitter, and I might have been checking messages with you guys, and she has a radio show. I don't think it's on Opie's channel, but she was like talking about, do women lose their sense of fuckability at a certain age? And I told her, I said, just hypothetically, Jenny, I pulled in. I said, hypothetically, let's say things between you and your husband go bad, okay? There's always going to be an Anthony Cumia waiting on the side, ready to fuck you. and she fucking loved it.
She's not the one from the morning mashup, is she?
No, that's Nicole.
No.
Oh, okay. I remember that fucking mess. Holy shit.
Oh, with the giant fucking troll feet. Oof. Disaster. Her
I just always
feet
remember
looked like they were a serial killer movie or something.
what was going on with like her and her husband. They were a fucking disaster. I don't fucking remember. It's been so long since I listened, but she was a mess. She was a fucking mess.
Yeah, was it Julie from the morning mashup?
I don't even remember. Do you, Slim?
The only one I know from the morning mashup was Nicole, I think.
Nicole, yeah.
No, it's Nicole.
That's,
It's
yes.
Nicole.
That's what it is. Holy fuck. Were you
Yeah,
writing,
so,
Slim? Pete?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just doodling.
Oh, I thought Pete had a question.
No, I didn't have a question.
Show all more pictures. Oh, he's writing
How's your
in
love
some
life going?
questions.
How's that chick from Texas?
Oh, I haven't heard from her.
Oh, Pete.
I think she's dead, bro.
You think she's dead, you said?
I think she's
I
dead.
think she is too.
Probably. I don't think we've got any tweets from
Pretty
her.
sure
Track
she is,
marks.
too.
Fucking. I thought you were going to get her help, Pete.
Nah. I cut my losses.
Fuck it.
What about the kid you guys have?
What kid? It's not my kid.
The black one.
Little
Black
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini Jr.
Black one.
Yeah, the black. Pete's black son. He's actually Blasian. Somehow Asia got in there too.
I fucked a Chinese Jamaican.
Fucked up threesome.
And Pete only fucked the asshole.
Yeah, it's, my boys can swim.
So did you show Pete those pictures I sent you?
No,
Oh,
those
I gotta
pictures
see.
were awesome. The
I know, my dick is pretty big.
the
Oh yeah.
Nice.
yeah, come here, Pete. Sit on my lap and we'll look at them together,
All
sweetie.
right, I guess I'll have to.
What fuck. Can I see him on Skype?
Was that the
The World Trade Center pictures.
World Trade Center?
Yeah.
Can you retell that story? Because I was really
Yeah.
drunk last
I was.
night.
You know, but even though you guys were drunk, you guys were talking really good. You had good chemistry. It was by far it was awesome. You guys were still good. I can't fucking shut these ads off. There we go. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I'm gonna get that fixed starting tomorrow. We're gonna go to a different platform
Oh.
because it's just disrespectful.
Yes.
No, you guys were, even though you guys were fucked up, I mean, you guys were firing back and forth. It was great.
Cool.
Well, I guess
So-
I'm gonna have to go grab a beer now.
Yeah.
So, that story. So, I first got into photography when I was in community college because I needed like a bunch of courses. My father was a professional photographer before he was an engineer, and my grandfather got him a job at the World Trade Center through a friend of his, and he was in charge of maintaining the elevators at Tower 1, I think. And so obviously you see from the pictures, you know, they were still in the process of finishing one of the towers. I don't know which was which.
Yeah.
So he had access to the roof, which was
Here they are.
just fucking amazing because there's usually nobody allowed up there unless you're actually doing construction. And if you're doing construction, you're not there with a camera. So he brought his camera up there, took a bunch of pictures, and those are the pictures. I asked
send them
him, I
to
said,
Slim.
why didn't you take some pictures off the side, like looking down at the building?
Yeah.
He goes, dude, you got no fucking clue. Those buildings sway.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Terrifying.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you know, it's funny. It was about a couple weeks after 9/11 when I signed up for my course, and we were looking for because there was digital, but we weren't really using it. We were still using film, and so rather than to give me his good camera, he would give me like the old ones from the 70s.
Yeah.
Looking through all the photography stuff, and he comes across some boxes of slides, and he's looking through them, and he goes, "Holy shit!" I go, "What?" He goes, "It's the fucking towers." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah, come check this out." So I'm looking at the slides, and there are the pictures. So I got more, but these were the better ones because I think most of the other ones were views, but I can't tell from the slides sometimes.
The one that with the vehicle on top of it, that was crazy. I don't even know if I would have picked up on that unless you explained it.
Oh,
Which one's
Slim,
that?
do you remember
I didn't.
that?
I didn't send that one to you yet, Slim. I'm sending that one next. It's the construction vehicle on the roof. And you said, what did they do? They lifted it up.
Yes, they had these things called kangaroo cranes, and they would scale the sides of the building. So
Yeah.
if they needed to take, cement trucks up to the top of the building, the crane would attach itself to a mechanism or a platform and would literally pull the fucking thing right up onto the roof of the building.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Wow.
How do you get the one that's like an aerial view? The one that looks like it's on, like a helicopter or something. Or he just took other buildings. He just was taking pictures of other buildings.
He was just taking some scenery and stuff like that. I was really glad, like this one you got up right now. I was glad that he was taking the scenery, and then like the side of the building was in that shot. It's
Yeah.
really cool. So that machine right there, he said they would pick that thing up by the crane, and you could imagine that thing's about the size of maybe a one, metro bus.
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe longer, a little longer, and about 10 times heavier. So, and then that guy actually isn't my dad.
Okay.
That was a friend of his that was another engineer. So it's pretty cool because no one else is gonna have anything like these shots.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
I'd love
pretty
to bring him in
sweet.
too. When my great uncle just passed this past December, he had a whole photo album of World War II pictures. Just him and his buddies. He was in the Marines. They're sparring on the beach and shit with the fucking what's that? The bayonets and shit like that. And then
Oh shit!
from my great aunt who had died years before, there's also a fucking whole photo album of her father who was in World War One. So I got all these
Wow.
World War One and World War II pictures. Matt one day he came by to pick me up and. He came in the house and I let him. We looked through them because he wanted to see them. They're fucking cool.
I had a friend I used to know in Texas. He would come to all my shows, and because he was actually from Jersey. And he was Italian. He was the only Italian that I knew out in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yeah.
And so he had some mafia connections, or maybe he just said that so people wouldn't fuck with him.
Yeah.
But I was over his house one afternoon, and he was drunk, and he's like, "Come here, bro. I want to show you something." And I'm like, "All right, Rich, what's going on?" He goes, "Let me show you this photo album." Shows me this photo album. It's from fucking Vietnam.
Wow.
And he's like, "There's one gook here. There's another dead gook I killed. There's two more dead gooks. I killed this dead gook for this." It was like he was going through trophy hunting.
Yeah.
It was so fucking weird.
That
and I was
just
thinking, but that's how they had to think of it back
Yeah, that just reminded me when I used to work in a retirement town around here, and I managed a pharmacy, and this one dude always came in. His nickname was Puggy. I forget, Anthony something. I forget his last name. But he always told me stories. Always told me stories about when he met fucking Joe Pesci and fucking Marilyn Monroe and shit. I always thought he was full of shit, I would entertain him. He wasn't a bad guy. It was like, whatever.
Yeah.
One day he brings in a fucking photo album of himself with all these fucking people.
Wow.
And dude, this guy was mobbed up. And even my great uncle, like I just said, who just passed, he had stories. He'll tell you stories on stories, man. At one point, his whole house was just furnished with, shit that fell off the truck, and scams that other dudes they'd be like, he'd help them, hold shit for a while, all sorts of shit. Fishing trip stories would fucking, you'd be scared sometimes, you'd be fucking dying laughing sometimes. There's crazy fucking stories. You can listen to him for fucking hours. And he was a dude he was probably like in his 80s. Just a big motherfucker, man. He could still crush, your hand with a handshake type of thing. Like, he was the real deal.
Yeah, I have an uncle like that. My uncle Carl. He's they used to call him the Bull back in the day.
Nice.
And I had on the front of my 1500 Ram, I had a big, heavy stainless steel brush guard that wrapped around the whole truck. And now he was at this time, he's still alive. At this time he was 80, I want to say 84. And I had taken it off and I put it in the back of my truck, and I'd gone down to New York because I was going to see one of my friends that came from Texas. He moved up to New York City. So I was going to leave my truck up there. I was driving my truck down over to his apartment, but I didn't want to leave that thing in the back and lose it. So I leave it at my aunt and uncle's, and I leave it in a certain spot. I come back the next day to pick it, And I said my aunt's first name. Her name is Precious. Believe it or not. Yeah. I said, Aunt Precious, where's the thing I left here? She goes, your uncle, he took it and put it in the back. I said, what do you mean? I said, well, where is it? He goes, he went to get it now. I said, what do you mean he went to get it? I go outside. He's got this fucking thing. It's got to be 130 pounds with one hand, and he's walking it to my truck. He's like, don't worry about it. I'll fucking put it in the back of your truck. Fuck.
Holy shit.
I actually had a drummer friend who's in the bodybuilding business. He's older than me, down in New York. And so we would do the blues jams, and he we never got to really talk much, but we were always cool. You know, we would always bullshit. I had to go see him about a sports injury because he was a doctor, something with my biceps. So he's making small talk with me, and he's like, "You're from Valhalla, right?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You by any chance related to Virgilio's?" And I said, "Yeah, that's my grandmother's maiden name. My uncle Vito lived next door."
I love that name, Vito.
Oh, okay, so you're related to JoJo. And I said, Denty? He goes, yeah. He goes, that dude's a bad motherfucker. I said, really? I heard some stories, like he's been locked up for some crazy shit. He goes, yeah. I don't remember why this came up, but he goes, yeah, Joe Pesci used to fucking run numbers for your uncle. I said, interesting.
Wow.
I didn't know that. You just hear about those things,
Yeah.
but you just don't know if they're true growing up as a kid. That kind of reassures, confirms that he did some shady shit.
Yeah. My grandfather too. He was a auto body guy, and so I think my grandmother still has the photo album. He did all the cars, all the bodywork on the cars from the first Godfather movie, and he got pictures of him with them. I don't know. I think there's pictures of him with actors. I'm not positive, but and
cool.
somehow too, one of my family members too, Joey Messina. He had an auto body shop with my other uncle Carmen, who died, and John Travolta's father.
Huh?
They're like fucking
Wow.
friends of the family, yeah. And like somewhere, I think in my attic, we all got at one point, autographed pictures of him and shit. Not that I want that. Was a fucking balding faggot. Fuck him. But I'm gonna give it to Slim. That's gonna be his Christmas present this year, so don't tell him.
So when my uncle Vito passed away, she goes, "There's a friend over at the house next door." I said, "Who?" She goes, "She goes, you want to meet somebody from The Sopranos?" And I said, "Which one?" They're like, "Well, we don't know, but they're friends with your uncle." I said, "Is it the girl that plays the daughter?" Because that's the only thing I'm thinking. Like, I should just be like, "Yeah, it's somebody from the fucking Sopranos. I'm gonna go over there regardless." The first thing I'm thinking like is, that chick that I really want to fuck. It was Carmine. Do you remember Carmine?
I never watched The Sopranos.
I've only
Fish
seen a couple.
Lips.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
So he was like my uncle's childhood friend, apparently.
Wow.
Oh wow.
So got to meet him. He was pretty cool. He didn't have too many. He was a head of one of the families. I think he was head of the family in. No, wait, not in Florida. I don't fucking know. Doesn't matter. It's not even real.
Yeah.
But anyway, so who's fucking who these days? What are you guys doing?
I'm unemployed.
I don't think that has anything to do with who you're banging.
I am still not banging anybody.
Oh,
I'm pretty
Slim
sure.
needs to be hooked up. Ralph's got to hook him up.
I
With Jenny Hunt.
think Pete is not banging anybody.
I'm not banging anybody right now. No.
I got a girl. I got Jules. Game of Jules.
Jules is listening, right?
Yes.
Jules, when you gonna come over to New Jersey? I know this guy. He likes you.
Could be, I think end of May. End of this month. And then over the summer. And she's going to do the show with us. She got some
No
fucking...
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you better hit the elliptical or something. Get your legs right.
I'm going to start doing that, what's that injection shit we saw? That oil.
Oh my god, the oil, the thin
the
oil or
Incredible
something.
Hulk shit, yeah.
Oh, it was
So
disgusting.
fucking gross.
Baby Earl. I'm gonna rub Baby Earl everywhere.
If you didn't see it, Ralph, you gotta look this guy up. Just type in "man that looks like Incredible Hulk," and it's just disgusting.
Fucking.
Oh wait, yeah. He's got like the fake muscles like everywhere on his body.
Yes.
Like his shoulders, dude. Yeah.
It looked fucking retarded.
They told him that they were gonna have to amputate his arms, and that like they're not even muscles anymore; they're just rocks. They're like you just turned your muscles into rocks.
Yeah, when you said who's fucking who, I thought you meant what's the story with each of us. Who the
Oh
fuck?
no, I didn't mean that you were fucking each other.
No.
Well, we
Slim
usually
and
I
do.
mean, that would have been a great story to break on the air, you know, like
Exclusive.
Slim's fucking Pete, you know, like.
I see Pete as the top more. I see Slim as the sloppy party bottom.
That's how it was. That's the way it would be.
Pete's the husband.
Party bottom. Nice. So you got a chick coming on. She's into clown porn. Is that what this is?
She's making a movie called Clown Girl.
Yeah, I think she's
Clown
actually
Girl Clown.
She's actually a clown, which is amazing because I've
like
always
a
had
kids'
so many
party
questions
clown.
for clowns.
And Slim got touched by a lot of those people. When he was
a
a kid.
lot of the clowns when I was a kid.
Did you really? You got
No.
molested by clowns?
No, I never got molested by a clown.
McDonald's must have been fucking torture for you.
But yeah, she's making a movie, but it's based on like her real life. Like she's actually a clown in real life.
It's a rom-com.
Oh man, they wanted you to dress up like Ronald McDonald when we worked at McDonald's.
Who's that?
remember?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Does it have
Never heard shit.
who's that douchebag? That's always in the rom-coms. What's his name? It's got the really long last name you can never pronounce. You can never spell it. Fucking McConaughey.
Mastromonaco.
It's got McConaughey in it. That faggot.
McConaughey.
Matthew
Matthew McConaughey. You don't like Matthew McConaughey?
Only in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, he is kind of a bore as an actor, isn't he? He's just...
He was in Tropic Thunder.
Yes.
Really?
He was
I haven't watched that in so long.
Ben Stiller's agent. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I
Everybody
love
was in
Tom
that
Cruise.
movie, man. Yeah,
And-
Tom
Oh
Cruise is
god, he was
amazing.
fantastic.
Holy shit. That movie's amazing. Jack Black. Fucking Robert Downey. Holy shit. I
Robert
couldn't
Downey
believe
Jr.
he
was-
went back to a role that was crazy like that. Because he did like, you know, he did serious shit like Sherlock Holmes, and then he did all the Iron Mans and
Scanner
shit.
Darkly.
Yeah, and he did the serious roles. He hadn't done a crazy role like in a long time, and holy fuck. And I don't like Ben Stiller either. I've never thought he was funny until that movie.
You didn't like Zoolander?
Oh, I hated it. I couldn't watch like 10
Really?
minutes of it, dude. Yeah.
I've never
love that
seen
movie.
Zoolander.
A lot of my friends loved it. They, you know, my one friend Josh brought it over one time. We got stoned and we were just watching it. He's like, "You gotta watch this movie. I fucking love it." I couldn't watch 10 minutes of it, dude. I was like, I can't do this. I'm sorry.
That was like me and Boondock Saints. It seemed like every time me and a couple friends of mine, we tried to watch Boondock Saints, we'd end up getting really fucking high and forgetting to watch it. Like the movie would be over and we're still fucking sitting there stoned eating like fucking like homemade garlic bread and ranch sauce and like all the random shit we could find that was left in his house.
We used to watch when I was in college. Me and my buddies used to watch Natural Born Killers every week. We'd be stoned. We'd be laughing at it and shit. And one time we tried watching it shrooming, and the movie just seemed normal, just normal. And I was bored. I was like, I can't watch this. This is lame. I never watched the movie again after that. But stoned, the movie was great. I couldn't watch it shrooming.
Huh. Seems like one of those movies that would be like really, because I watched it recently and I could only
Tarantino
imagine.
movies
like,
are fun.
Oh, it's amazing. Another movie that was Tarantino.
Stoned, yeah.
I tried watching Kill Bill Volume 2 tripping on shrooms once. And just the opening scene with her in the car seemed like it was an hour. I was sweating. Like her giving that monologue, I was fucking bugging out. I'm like, I can't watch it. I turned it off. And I think I
his
stared in
movies
the
are
mirror
fucking-
for like an hour.
His movies are awesome. I mean, there can be pretty gory when they need to be.
Yeah.
And oh man, those must be great to trip on.
Usually you laugh though, like that gory. You're laughing at the
yeah,
most
they're
horrible
always
things.
like dark comedies.
Well, same with
For the most part.
was it the first Kill Bill when she was in the casket? That shit claustrophobic. Holy shit.
No, that was the second
when
one.
she was in the ground.
That was the second
was
one.
the
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I almost had to like walk out of the room.
We gotta cut
Oh,
this.
shit,
Ralph,
Ralph.
we gotta let you go.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for talking to us, man.
Love you, brother.
All right, I will be listening to Crystal the clown.
Crystal Meth. Crystal Meth.
Let me tell you, she's fucking hot.
Right? Yeah, I would say that too, man. She's good looking.
So I mean, it might be hotter with the clown thing on.
Right? That's what I was
I think
saying.
that's what Slim's in it.
That's
yeah.
what I was saying too. I would tell her she has to wear at least the nose.
I think Frankie might be calling in too. I don't know yet.
I'm gonna follow her, and I think she's in New York. So put in a good word for me.
Will do.
You know, like send her some Jack Daniels. All right, I'll let you guys go.
All right, thanks, Ralph.
All right, guys, later.
Later, man.
bro.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to break. We'll be back
This was
with
Dick.
Crystal.
This is Dick Cheney.